Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to Mantra Monday. So, Mantra Monday is a time for reflection, for healing, and for self compassion. I support my clients with a program called Conquer Trauma to live in control of your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health. And so, why trauma? Because trauma, they're just wounds that we sustain and the associations and meanings that we attach to those wounds. Everybody has trauma that affects them in present day, whether it's generationally or pain that you've experienced in your own life in the past or in the present. So I love to support in that way. And Mantra Mondays are just a time for us to hear from the universe. I typically shuffle a deck of cards and we see what we have in the week. Today I'm going with Dr. Orloff's Empowerment deck. This is a good deck for empaths. If you are sensitive to other people's energies, and if you just want to protect yourself and have healthy boundaries, this is a really good deck with tips on different strategies that you can use in your week. So, let me shuffle away. It's been a great week, a great weekend. I went out with a good friend, and my way of having fun is to partay because I need to move my body. I love Afrobeats, hip hop, R&B. It was a mix of music this time, I must say. It wasn't quite what I was expecting. Okay, let's see what card the universe has for us today. This is a new one. I've never picked this one before. This one says, watch the cosmic wink. Magic comes when spirit winks at us. Stay aware of synchronicities that provide unexpected answers. Positive forces are always at play in your life. Okay, so watch for a cosmic wink. I like that. I suppose it's that idea that you're not here alone, that you're not having to go through your day or your week or your years alone on this earth, that there's a supportive spiritual energy that is for you. Because sometimes when you're just going through your day-to-day life and you're going through struggles, you can feel that this isn't going to end. This is just going to be continuous. I had a conversation with one of my children this week, and well, actually, it wasn't a conversation. It was quite a trigger. We were both at it, and me and this child, we are the same personality. So we're quite emotive in our language, and we tend to counterattack when we are hurt, and it can get explosive pretty quickly. So we were just having a conversation, and most of the time, I always like to look underneath the iceberg, because when you are triggered, it is a wound that it has opened up, and it's an opportunity for healing and for nurture and for growth. So both of us were in a situation where both wounds were triggered, and he was just sharing with me how sometimes you can feel like he's unappreciated, like it's not enough, that there's always something else that he can grow and change in. And on my side, I was worried about, am I respected? Am I cared for in the way that supports me? And in that way, when those wounds get opened up, we can tend to counterattack or avoid or surrender or fawn, depending on what your fight, flight, freeze response is. And in that moment, we just acknowledge that we have unmet needs. And in those unmet needs, we can start to create conflicts with each other. But actually, when you go down and you start talking about your unmet needs, then you can figure out how to be nurtured and how you can be supported. And one of the ways is trusting that the universe is for you. That when you put out your intentions and when you ask for help, the universe is there to support and help you. That cosmic wink that it talks about, and the synchronicities to look out for. There are times where you just want to pause and just think about, what are you grateful for? What is happening in your life? Maybe, 2-3 years ago, you thought, oh, this is so impossible. And you look now and think, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. I'm so glad that I'm able to achieve this. And when you go through gratitude and you come in the present moment, it just helps you pause to think, actually, I'm not by myself. Actually, I don't have to do this journey on my own. Whenever we feel stuck and you feel like, I don't really know what the next step forward is, it's important to pause and just allow your intuition and those signs and wonders from the universe to give you a clue about what the next step is. And know that you don't have to do it on your own. A lot of times I think we try and build self-care routines and build all these strategies into our lives without actually asking for help. There's no weakness in saying, I don't know how to do this. I don't even know what my blind spots are. I don't know how to move from A to B. I have clients who come to me all the time who aren't sleeping well at nights and are confused about what to do. They've tried certain strategies like, using lavender or not looking at their screens before bed because of the blue light. All sorts of things, but yet they still feel like that ruminating mind doesn't stop. It's always ticking, just like the hamster in a wheel, and rolling, and they don't know how to make it stop. Just ask for help. Ask for help from your spiritual guides. Ask for help from someone who can support you in a way that is unique to your need, and just ask for help from friends or family. And when you trust in the fact that the universe is there for you, the answers will come. So we're looking at watching that cosmic wink. When spirit winks at us, stay aware of these winks. Have gratitude. Think about the things that you've achieved so far that maybe a few years back or even just yesterday you didn't think was possible. There's a lot of things that I look at now and I'm just amazed at how things have changed and all the accomplishments that I've had in life, and how exciting it is to think just a few years back I couldn't imagine being in a space where I'm actually doing what I love to do with clients, which is to really dig deep and go into the roots and provide healing and provide transformation and also provide that nurture and self-compassion that they need for their day-to-day lives. What is that for you? When we worry, we catastrophize. We kind of think about the future a lot and what the future should be and what we should have accomplished. But actually just for today, I like to say just for today, stay with what is. Allow yourself to be in the moment and not worry about tomorrow. Think about what you're grateful for today, because also when you're grateful, you trigger those happy hormones inside of you, whether it's the dopamine or the serotonin that just boosts your immune system. Gratitude, even when you just smile, you're already boosting hormones in your body. So just pause for a moment, think about the things that are working for you, acknowledge the challenges and the pain that you're experiencing right now. Know that you are not alone, and know that you're not the only one who's going through something that is that challenging. No one's here to judge you, no one's here to shame you. Acknowledge what it is that's going on for you and give yourself some love and some care. So I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. Remember to just think every single day, just for today, what can I be grateful for? Just for today, what can I notice about what the universe is giving to me, what my spiritual guides are supporting me in, what my friendships or my family or my colleagues are helping me with, so that it keeps you in the moment and it helps you gather those blessings that are happening in your life that help you feel boosted and help you feel supported. Have a great day, and I will see you next week for Mantra Monday.